Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So today in our English speaking skills, we are going to learn about some words like do, does and did. How we are going to use these words in the sentences. Okay children, so normally we use these words in our daily routines, in our daily life. Like where you have to use this and when you have to use this, that is what we are going to learn today. Okay children, as it is there in this picture, so when to use do, don't, does, doesn't, did. Okay, and you will also be having didn't also. Okay, so when you come across these words in the sentences like I, you, we, they, these, those. So when you are going to use these words in the sentences, then we have to use do and don't. Okay, and the sentence should be in simple present, that is in present tense. Like we are talking about the right now condition or the situation, okay, which is going on now. Okay, so that is simple present. And she, he, it, this, that. So when you come across these words, when you have to address the sentence with these pronouns, then you have to use does and does not. And again, when you have to use this children, again when the sentence is in simple present, that is present tense. Okay, and did. So when do we use did children? We use did for past tense. Past tense is which is completed, the action which is already happened. Okay, the action which is already happened or already completed. Okay, so that is past tense. And for do, this is the positive word, don't is the negative form. Do is positive form, don't is negative form, does is again positive, doesn't is negative. Okay, and for did you have a negative form, didn't. Okay, or did not, you can also say like this, did not. Okay children, and this did or did not is used for every pronoun here, like for I, you, we, they, these, those, she, he, it, this, that. For every pronoun you are going to use this did or didn't, and the sentence must be always in past tense. When it is in past tense, then you can use these words. Okay children, clear? Now we are going to just do some exercises now. So see, here you have got a sentence. So what the girl is telling here, I play chess. I play chess. No, because she's talking about herself. That is why she is addressing herself as I. And now, if you want to add this as in the do forms, so I don't play chess. Because I is there, you have to use don't. Okay, then again I did not play chess. In the sense, this action has happened in the past tense. It's already happened. She didn't play chess until now. Okay, she didn't play any time chess. And when you say I don't play chess, that is like a present tense. Even now also I don't play chess. Okay, so this is the present tense and this is the past tense. Okay children, so this you have to remember. Okay, clear? So I play chess. So when you want to add it with do forms, then I don't play chess or I did not play chess. Now we'll see about he. He, okay, he is nothing but the third person. No, so he is what? He plays chess. If you have observed children, here, so when we was talking about I, we didn't add yes here. No, after play. Okay, So I play chess. But when it has come to he plays chess. He plays chess. Okay. For he, again do form is going to change as does. No. So he does not play chess. He does not play chess. He did not play chess. So whereas this sentence is again in present tense, this sentence is in past tense. That is why we have used did not. Okay. He does not play chess. No, he is not playing chess and he has not played chess. Okay. So he had again what? Did not. Had is also a past tense because we are talking about do forms. No, do forms is nothing but do, does, did and done. So he did not play chess. Okay, children? So, like this. Now, here you see the difference. I play chess. When the girl is telling about herself, I play chess. When she is telling about somebody else here, regarding this boy, he plays chess. Because I has come, we have used don't. He has come, we have used does not. But in the past tense, did not is common for the both. I did not play chess. He did not play chess. Okay, children? Clear? Clear for you? Yes. So, like this you have to remember. Okay. We'll do some more exercises now. So, sentences with I, you, we and they using do. So what we have learnt that? So when you get these words, then you have to use do. For example, I do my homework. I do my homework. And do, when do we use this, children? When the sentence is in present tense. Okay. So all these are of present tense. So that is why we are using do only here. Okay. I do my homework. We cannot say I does my homework. No, I do my homework. I do my hair before going to school. I do my hair before going to school, in the sense combing the hair. Okay, now you do your work. You do your work. So we are telling to somebody that you do your work. Okay. And now you do it yourself. You do it yourself. So do not take anybody's help. You do it on yourself. Okay. So how do you tell that? You do it yourself. See, do again. Now we. We do belong to this place. We do belong to this place. Since we belong to this place. Okay, we are residents of this place or we are native of this place. So, where we are living. So, we do belong to this place. Okay. We do get together. We do get together for any functions, parties or some occasions. So if you are some relative circle or friend circle, so oftenly if you are meet them gather together, then you can say that particular situation like this: we do get together. Okay, have you heard about get together parties and all that? Get together in the sense meeting are near and dear at one place. Okay, so we do get together. Now they do amazing work. They do amazing work. Amazing in the sense an excellent work. Okay, because we have to use again do here. They do amazing work. Now they do their exercises in the morning. They do their exercises in the morning. Now, every day morning we do our exercises. So when we want to talk about somebody, that they are doing exercises or they do exercises in the morning. So you have to put it in this way. They do their exercises in the morning. Clear, children? Have you seen here? So after I, you, we and they, we have used what? We have used do. Why? Because this all these sentences are in present tense. Clear, children? Yes, now. Now we'll see some more sentences using don't. Okay. So with which pronouns? I, you, we and they. Okay. So again we are going to use these sentences. No, by using don't. I don't like sweet. So this is negative form for do. Do is positive. No, don't is negative. Like no, saying no. Okay. And I don't like sweet. I don't have that. I don't have that. Maybe anything. You don't have a bicycle or any shirt or anything. I don't have that. You don't need to go. You don't need to go. So suppose if you want to go somewhere, then your mother or your father are asking you not to go there. I mean, there is no need to go there. Okay, so then how do they say? You don't need to go. There is no need for you to go. That sentence you can put like this. Okay, you don't need to go. Or else if you want to tell to your sister or a brother not to go to somewhere where there is no need of them, then you can also put in this way. You don't do that. You don't do that. So you are asking somebody not to do something. Okay, so you don't do that. Okay, children. And the fifth sentence is, we don't belong to this place. We don't belong to this place. So this place is not ours. We do not reside here. Reside in the sense we do not live here. Or this is not our native village or native town. Okay. So then how do you say? We don't belong to this place. Okay. Now, we don't get together. So I already said, like a small gatherings of near and dear, we call it as get together parties or occasions. No. So here we are giving a negative statement that we are not meeting or gathering with all our near and dear. Okay, so that is, we don't get together. How do you say it? We don't get together. Okay. Now the seventh one. They don't trouble us. They don't trouble us. They don't trouble us in the sense, if somebody, we are talking about somebody telling that they don't trouble you, then they don't trouble us. Now eighth one is, they don't eat junk food. They don't eat junk food because they do not like junk food, so they don't eat junk food. Even in this way also you can say that they don't like junk food. Okay, that also. So any way in our own words, according to the situation, you can use your own sentences according to the situation when you speak. But always remember that this do, don't, does, doesn't or did, didn't, so have to be used under particular conditions only. In the sense, like as we said, when you get I, you, we and they, okay, these, those, then you have to use do and don't. Okay, children, but this minimum knowledge you should have so that your English never goes wrong. Speaking English never goes wrong. Clear, children? Yes. Now, so how do we use do and don't? Some like in question forms. So in question forms, if for yes questions or no answer, not yes answers, no answers, how do you use in simple present tense do and don't in question form? See here, like, do you go to bed early? So if you want to ask your friend, like if he is going to sleep early every day, then you can ask him in this way, do you go to bed early? See here, and the answer may be yes, I go to bed early, or no, I don't go to bed early. So it may be yes or no. Okay, so now the second one is, do you want to leave early? Do you want to leave early? You want to go early? Okay. And the third one is, do they belong to this place? Do they belong to this place? So are the native of this place, or are they are living in this place? Okay, so this will be the meaning of this the question. Okay, so it may be the answer may be yes or no. Okay, do we have this? Do we have this? Something like an object. So you can ask, do we have this? Don't you know the address? Don't you know the address? In the sense, suppose if somebody is searching for the house or something else, no, for his friend house or something else, so you can just ask, don't you know the address? Now, don't you like playing outside? Don't you like playing outside? This is one more question. Do I have a blue shirt? You want to ask your mother. So you want to wear a blue shirt, and you ask your mother saying that, do I have a blue shirt? Okay. And do you speak English? Do you speak English? Not only English, any language you can put it here. Suppose if you have got a friend who doesn't know English, or who doesn't know your language, so English is a common language where everybody can speak and understand. No. So if you want to talk to him, then you can ask him this question, do you speak English? Because he doesn't know your language. So if he says yes, I can speak English, then you can communicate with him in English. Okay, children? Clear? Okay, now sentences with these and those using do. Sentences with these and those using do. Okay, children, actually these and those, so this also we are going to relate with the people. So when we want to talk about people, things, situations, so that are close to us, we'll use these. Okay, which are close in the sense which are nearby, nearer to us, nearer, then close to us, then we can say these. So which are little far away, distant, then you can use those. So these and those are the plural forms of this and that. Okay, this plural will become these, that plural will become those. Okay, children, because we are talking about do and don't, so I have mentioned only these and those, because these and those must be again addressed with do and don't. Okay, so this that we are going to discuss about that in the coming classes, coming slides. Clear, children? Now, so sentences with these and those. So these students do well in their exam. See here. These students. So some students who are near to the teacher. So who are sitting in this in the first bench or the second bench, so they become very near to the teacher, no? So then the last bench students, they'll be a little far away from the teacher, no? So then we can address that students, the last bench teacher, sorry, students, as those students. Okay, because they are little far away from the teacher. First, second bench students will be nearer to the teacher. So then those students become these students. So that is why I said people or things or some situations which are near to you, then they will be addressed as these. Which are far to you, then we can address them by those. Okay, children. So now, first sentence, these students do well in their exam. In the sense, maybe the first or second bench students, they study very well and they are going to do well in their exam. They do well. They get good marks in their exams. Okay, children. So that is the meaning of the sentence. These students do well. They get good marks in the exam. Okay. Those girls do their homework regularly. Suppose the last bench students, girls. So teacher want to say that girls, they do their homework regularly. Okay. Then those girls do their homework regularly. Okay, children, clear? Understood? Yes, now. How do these things happen? How do these things happen? Suppose after going home, you want to play and you want to play with your toys or something else. And when you were taking the toys and all, so something has fallen down from the cupboard. Okay, so then suddenly mother will come and she sees the things all shattered. No, things like something from the cupboard, the things have fallen down and it is very messy there. Then she'll get angry and she may question you like this: how do these things happen? These things, in the sense, which are just in front of her. All the things or some things which have fallen from the cupboard. No. So, how do these things happen? So, you can take this sentence in any meaning, children, according to the situation. Okay. How do these things happen? Not only about things. So, any situation, any experience. Suppose you and your friends have got a small fight. A small fight. And somebody from the other class comes and asks you that how do these things happen? In the sense, how did this fight happen? So, in any way, you can use this sentence. Thing is, how did this happen? Meaning of the sentence, how did this happen? Either it can relate with the people or the things or the materials or the experiences or the situations. No. So, like that. Clear, children? Yes. Now, the fourth one is, what do those boys say? What do those boys, the boys which are little far away from you, what do those boys say? If you want to use the same sentence with these, then what do these boys say? The boys who are nearer to you. Okay. So, because of those, the boys, we have to think that those, in the sense, the boys are little far away from the speaker. Speaker, in the sense, who are telling this sentence. No. Then these, in the sense, the boys are nearer to the speaker. Okay, children. Clear? Yes. Now, the fifth sentence. When do these buses start? When do these buses start? For example, children, if you go to a bus stop and you are waiting for your bus, and if you see on the bus stop, so all the buses will be lined up. No, will be lined up. You want the buses to go and you want your bus to come, or else you want to know when that particular buses are going to start, because you are sitting in front of those buses. Okay, so then you can say like this: when do these buses start? You can ask your parent or elders whoever are there with you. When do these buses start? Because the buses are nearer to you. If they are far away to you, then how do you ask? When do those buses start? Clear, children? Got it? Yes. This is how you are going to use do in these and those, with these and those words in the sentences. Clear? Yes, now. So now we have learnt about do. No, and this slide is about using don't. These and those using don't. Now, those boys don't like me. Those boys don't like me. Okay, those boys don't like me. Those flowers don't look beautiful. Those flowers don't look beautiful. So they are not beautiful. Okay. These shoes don't fit me. These shoes. No, the shoes you wear, they are not fitting your foot or feet. So then how do you say? These shoes don't fit me. Okay. Then those girls don't sit with me. Those girls don't sit with me. You are talking about your classmates. No, some other girls who sit in the last benches, for example. So you are telling that those girls don't sit with you. Okay, so those girls don't sit with me. Yes, and these toys don't belong to me. So you have got toys. You have got toys in front of you, and they are not yours. Then how do you say they are somebody's? You have gone to some other relative house and you have got some toys in front of you which are not yours. Then you want to say that they are not yours. How do you say? These toys don't belong to me. Clear? Yes, children? Now we'll see some more sentences with he, she, it using does. Okay, because we are talking about in the present tense, so we have to use does with this pronouns he, she and it. Okay, children, like here if you see, he does all the work. He does all the work. She does nothing all the day. She does nothing, no work at all the day. He does belong to the school. No, normally we also say he belongs to the school. So you can also say in this way, he does belong to this school. And this is again in present tense, all the sentences here. Okay, children. So he studies in the school. It means nothing but he studies in the school. She does belong to our colony. She does belong to our colony, in the sense she resides in this colony, she lives in this colony. So she does belong to our colony, that is your colony. In the colony, what? In the colony where you live. So that is why it is our colony. No, somebody who are residing along with us in the same area. So how do we say it? They belong to our area. They belong to our area. But when I am telling they do belong to our area, because it is they. No, because here we are using she, the third person, she. So that is why she does belong to our. How does it work? Okay, children. So if you want to know about something like how does it work, you can also use this it. Now, sentences with he, she and it using does not. Okay, does not. So, he does not work at all. He does not work at all. She does not know him. It does not bite us. It, in the sense, we are talking about our pet dog. Okay, so because it is an animal, so in pronoun form we'll use it for it. So that is why we have addressed our pet dog as it. So it does not bite us. Clear, children? He does not play with us. She does not sing with us. It does not sound well. So in the before slide I said you it does sound well. No, it does not sound well in the sense you are not happy to hear that. So that was not a good news type of thing. So like this you have to use does not in the sentences when you are using he, she and it. Clear, children? Now in proper nouns, so proper nouns are the name of the persons, like things and animals. So proper nouns also they'll go with does and does not, children. So for example here Sharanya, it is a proper noun, name of a girl. Sharanya does not eat chocolates. Again, Subhash does his hair before going to school. Reshma does her homework regularly. Edison does not like to play indoors. Indoors in the sense inside the house. Guru does his work himself. So like this. So when you want to address your friend names or somebody names, so you have to again use does and does not. Now this and that, as we have used those and these with the do and don't, so this and that also must be used with does. Okay, these are singular forms. This does make sense. This does make sense. This does make sense in the sense it has got some meaning. Whatever is there in front of you or whatever you have heard, so this that makes some sense. This place does belong to my uncle. How does this happen? This color does suits you. This color does suits you. That dress does suits you. Does that work for you? This is a question. Does that work for you? So whatever it may be. Okay. So that particular work is going to, the thing or something, it is going to work for you. So then you can just put that sentence in this way. Does that work for you? Any plan, anything. Does he like that? Does that bag have pockets? Okay, children. So like this. And now sentences with this and that using does not. Does not. So this does not work for me. So that boy does not like apples. That place does not come in my way. That place does not come in my way. No, we are talking about some area which does not come in your way. So place, that place which is far away. So you can also tell like this. This plan does not look great. In the sense that plan is not going to work out. So you can say does not. This man does not know him. That woman does not know to cook. This book does not belong to me. That picture does not look good. Okay, children. So here I am giving you much more sentences as examples so that you better identify like how to use. Okay, children. And now, so we are talking about did. Now, when we have to use did? When it is in the past tense. The sentence is in the past tense. So when we want to talk about the things which have already happened in the past. Okay, see here. Did you get up early in the morning? So maybe this question is asked in the afternoon or in the evening. But morning has already passed away. So that is why did has come. Okay. So if you same did, if you ask, do you get up early in the morning, in the sense that present tense, it becomes like every day, do you get up early in the morning? That becomes the meaning. Did in the sense, today did you get up early in the morning? Or yesterday did you get up early in the morning? Okay children. So did you check the timetable? Did he answer the call? Answer the call in the sense. So when you get a phone call, so did you answer? Did he answer that call? Did she bring the books? Did mother pack the lunch? Did father buy the uniform? Did they like the movie? Did Sham visit the Taj Mahal? Okay, again Sham here, proper noun, name of a person. Then also you have to use did if the action is in the past. Clear children? Now, so past tense using did not, did not. Okay, so same past tense, but here instead of did we are using did not according to the sentence. They did not attend the party yesterday. So yesterday there was a party and they have not attended. So they did not. She did not know the correct address. It did not eat well today. Even though we are talking about today, if it is already happened in the morning or in the afternoon and we are talking about this in the late evening or night, you can use did. Suppose you are talking about your pet dog, it did not eat well, then you can say like this, it did not eat well today. Okay, he did not complete his homework. You did not call me yesterday. You didn't make a call to me yesterday. I did not wake up early in the morning. We did not play cricket there. James did not. Children, I want to just end up by saying that in some sentences, we'll use they did not had attended the party yesterday, or I'll make it short. I did not had breakfast. Okay, had breakfast. So sometimes we speak like this or write like this, but this is completely wrong because did not is already in past tense. So again you must not use has, had or has. Has or had must not be used in any type of sentences when you are using did not. So what you have to use is only have. I did not have breakfast. I did not have breakfast. So this is the correct one. Clear children? So this also you have to remember while using did not in your sentences. I hope you have understood the things clear children. So we are going to continue with one more topic in the coming session. So until then, take care and goodbye.